Good evening. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Zio's Coffee Catch-Up. It's 8:15 in the morning. August. It is August. August 11th, August 12th. I can't quite remember. I have my coffee. Well, actually, it's not. It's actually chocolate, actually. But hey ho, I prefer chocolate. Chocolate, coffee, whatever. Doesn't matter. Day off today, but again, out on the streets very, very early. I have a few things to do this morning. One, as the channel description, as the video description says, goodbye Wowie, hello God knows well. So I'm getting rid of my P40, which I bought 1 month ago. It's going to a proud owner somewhere. I managed to find a seller for it, so that's being shipped off this morning as soon as I can get to a post office, and then I'll reap the benefits of buying another one. I haven't decided yet, but I've got a feeling it possibly could be. I don't think I'll do another. I don't think I'll do another Sony Ericsson. Not Sony Ericsson. I don't think I'll do another Sony. Battery life on the Sonys weren't great. I probably might go with the Samsung S10, something like that now. But I will never get another Huawei product. I thought the P30 was excellent, and you all know my feelings at this stage on the P40 for its absence of Google in its entirety. As I said before, the only people that really get caught up in all this data agreements and where the data is being sent, etc., what camera does what, blah blah blah. The only real casualty amongst all of this litigation and commercialism is the customer. That's the only disadvantage, is no matter what they can do or what they can't do in trade agreements, it's only the customer that really suffers, aka me, and probably so many others. Good morning, weary traveller. Welcome to the Xeophobic 73 channel. Girl Gamer Rizzy, good morning. Happy... Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Well, Rizzy, how you doing? Did I just catch you on the way to work? Or you're on a break? Let us know either way. Because knowing me, I'll never... Happy Wednesday. I won't be able to decide which one to get. So a few other little chores to do. I've got to cut the grass today. I've got to spray out the food bin as well. Nice. And probably round off the day a bit of streaming, a bit of YouTube. So that's pretty much my day. Thanks very much, Resi, for the like. That is pretty much my day. Out and early. Look, it's a beautiful day today. It's 17 degrees at the moment. As I said, 8:20 in the morning. It's going to rise to the balmy heights of around 23, between 23 and 25 degrees today. And that's in Ireland. And Ireland, like the UK, is the Western Hemisphere. And it's cold. Oh, you're off today as well? Snap. So, yeah. So, again, a few bits to do today around the home. And just general stuff before all the interesting stuff happens later on, so today's featured content, I got a feeling I'm probably going to start. I haven't continued on with Devil May Cry because it got to a stage it was peeing me off a little bit. Now I know Girl Gamer Resi plays an awful lot of Devil May Cry. God, that's a hard game. I know it's PS2, but my God, it's punishingly hard, even on normal. You get a collection, Resi. You get a collection of small little clusters of the puppets, but literally every other stage is a little mini. Yeah, every area is a mini boss battle. God, the lion, jeez, that lion is punishing. But I guess you've got to keep Malay, and you've got to keep popping around. Mr. Moss, hey, Pops, hugs from the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, it's the same message over and over again. It's great. Yeah, normal mode is on hard mode. Yeah, normal mode is hard mode for me. Yeah, I agree, Resi. It's punishing. Thank you, Mr. Moss. Oh, you're planning to play. Now, are you, Resi, are you planning to do 2010, 2012? It was the rejuvenated one. It was the it wasn't Dante. I think it was Dante's son or something like. No, it wasn't Dante's son. It could have been, but it was more. It was all a cross between Blade and Devil May Cry. Incidentally, I tried streaming that before. My PC fan goes mental. It goes up to about 95 degrees. It's an old PC. It's really not able for it. I get through about an hour. I get literally to the same spot every time, and it's the old machine starts to crack up. Then so I stopped doing it. Maybe I should run it. Maybe I should try taking the effects, tessellation effects down to low, and maybe putting it into a smaller window. I think probably my processor wouldn't fry up then. You have them all 1 to 5. Very good. And you have that one as well, which was it was like 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. There will be it would be Devil May 5 5. Yeah, I 1 to 5. And there was that other one as well where there it wasn't called Devil May Cry. It was DMC. Yeah. Which I actually didn't finish, although I did like. Thanks for the 2 likes, guys. Appreciate it. So yeah, I will probably tonight. See, I do like doing my retro stuff, but I don't do solely retro stuff the whole time. I do like to do some modern gaming as well because there is still some good games being released all the time. We're not solely as gamers stuck in the past the whole time. We do like some new stuff as well, and I certainly do anyway. You only finished. I only finished 3. I've only played 3. I tell you what, I played. I think I played 1 and 2 all the way through. 3 and 4. I've played bits of. I've never actually completed it all the way through. Four people in the chat, guys. Big shout outs to each and every one of you, and thanks for the 3 likes. God, that's good hot chocolate. It's very sweet. Reconnecting, disconnecting, nightmare. So yeah, as I said, I will probably try. I really want to start. I've got Legend of Kain, Soul Reaver, and Soul Reaver 2 downloaded from the Steam store simply because they were at the time of the promotion they were just under €1. So the 2 of them for just €2 was great. I couldn't pass that up. So I want to start one of them. If you've never seen Legend of Kain series, it's an RPG with arcade hack and slash elements. Very good storyline. It's been in green light that they will actually do a re-release of this at some point. They are games that I've always said should be remade. Really good. Legend of Kain is very skilled. Legend of Kain, Kine, or Kain, dyslexia. Legend of Kain, so vampiric. Yeah, I know there is a Legend of K as well, which again is a top down isometric. Well, it's not isometric actually, it's just top down. Same game, Resi, are we? Tony Skittles live streams. Hi here, Xeophobic. How you doing, Tony? Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. And we are 9.5 minutes into the chat, guys, and we have 3 likes, and we have about 5 or 6 people come through. Good morning, everybody. On this fine little Wednesday, I'm doing very well, thanks, man. It's going to be a warm day, guys. So I would say to you, obviously, stay safe, usual. Don't go wrapping up in big strong coats, man, because it's going to be another warm day today. Is 4 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, Legend of Kain, I heard. Sorry, you spelled it K. So I typos. I do that as well. Yeah, it is very skilled. It is. It's a lot of puzzle elements there, Resi, as well. Yeah, I do enjoy them. I think I did finish both of them, but I'm going back and I'm going to do that as well. 4th like smashed. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it, man. I have another sip of me hot chocolate here now. I should rename the streams Hot Coffee Catch Up stroke Hot Chocolate. as well, up together. I never just stream one thing and then just work right through. I tried to do that with the Uncharted now, and I found it got a little bit boring. And what you have then is basically all your recently uploaded videos. They're all the same thumbnail. You know, it's like part 5, part 6, part 7, unless you're prepared to go in and do the entire different style of thumbnail, which from a visual point of view is like, what's he doing? So no, I try and stagger between new and old. That's just what I want to do. So that's this. So yeah, guys, if you've just come in on the chat, 11.5 minutes, so we'll go for the normal half an hour as we normally do. If you've never been into one of my coffee catch-ups before, so yeah, gaming and technology channel, this is my vlog, if you like, half an hour in the mornings. Now that I've got my old handset back, I can now record and upload directly from my phone. Whereas with the aforementioned P40 Pro, I could not, because it's devoid of Google services. Something that I've been saying for ages. And so yeah, I've got the old handset back again, so I will be going back to the coffee catch-ups on a more regular basis now. And they are in the mornings. The game streams are, depending if I'm off or not, will be mid-afternoon to evening as normal. So yeah, usual modern to retro gaming there as well, and a few technology videos, tutorials, and random stuff as well. The usual mix of, and probably a couple of rages there as well, depending on what game I play. The Fall Guy, for example. No, I have to say, no, I did enjoy it. I did a stream of the Fall Guy last night now, and it was a better experience than the first one I'd had anyway. So what will I be playing today? Tony, I will be doing Legend of Kain, Soul Reaver, which is the first one. I'll be starting that off tonight, and that will be followed, obviously, the one that one's played through. I'll be doing Soul Reaver 2 as well. There we have a reconnection again. The whole story ethic was Kain. The story revolves around Kain and Raziel. Kain being a benefactor of a vampire clan, resides in a place called Nosgoth. So when Raziel supersedes his master by evolving wings, it's a vampiric tale. When Raziel supersedes his master's ability by growing wings, Kain becomes insanely jealous and throws him into a chasm, and it absolutely devastates his body, leaving him pretty much for dead. And obviously Nosgoth is quite a vampiric area, but it holds together lots of mystical powers and regenerates Raziel into a shadowy form of his previous self. One of Kain's dominions, in the shape of an octopus of some description, then helps him to sort of redirects him on a revenge path. So it's an RPG vampiric tale, and then obviously using puzzles and combat for Raziel to ultimately take revenge on Kain. In 2 games, there was actually a third game. That was the original 2 games were released on the PS1. Soul River 2 was PS2. They weren't released on Windows. Now, there was an exclusive to the PlayStation 2. Later on, there was a 3rd episode, which I did buy, didn't finish it because it was punishingly hard. I think it was exclusive just to the PS2. I could be wrong. I couldn't find it on Steam, because if I'd have got the good deal with the 3 of them, I would have bought 3, but I don't think 3 is up as yet. So obviously Idios and Crystal Dynamics hadn't come to an agreement with Steam to have it published as yet. Now that might change. Hopefully, if it does, I'll download that and I'll bring it to the channel as well, because I do like those sort of types of game. Primal's another one I might actually do. I did see the Glass Shadow doing that about a year ago, and I never got around to doing that as well. So So yeah, it's all about the content, guys. Thanks very much for the 5 likes, 3 people in the chat, and now 3 becomes 2. There goes my connection again, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do like a good bit of lore when it's not a slapdash story that's just cavalted. It doesn't make any sense. It's just coerced together. I hate games like that. So when you actually get a piece of software that's really written well, and you can appreciate it, you can follow it, and it makes some sense. It just makes it more pleasurable, you know. It sees that developers and manufacturers have taken some time. Sorry guys, I've been missing out on the chat. Sorry, yeah, very interesting lore. Thanks, mate. Are you planning to buy the PS5 version? Yes, I am. Yeah, I am buying it. I have the €50 deposit down on the GameStop already, so they've got my money. Cookie Bears YT, he sound like Captain he sounds like Captain Price. I sound like Captain Price from Call of Duty. Look, that's not the worst I've been called. I was called Batman in a live stream. I'm Batman. No, actually, it wasn't a live stream. It was one of the first tutorials I actually did, and someone said the quote unquote of this comment was, "Christ, man, raise your voice because you sound like fucking Batman." I actually have that. I should screen grab it. I'll actually screen grab it and put it on the stream just to say, yeah, people think I'm Batman. I wish I had Bruce Wayne's pension or his mansion for that matter. Yeah. I was also called Fuckface on the stream once as well. But no, it wasn't a stream, it was a tutorial. That got reported as spam, let me tell you. Oh dear. Have I tried Ghost of Tsushima? I haven't. I will be getting it. It's very much going to be, for the experience that I would take from that now, is that it's very much like Neo. I did a couple of streams on Neo. I couldn't get past the first boss. I couldn't get out. I couldn't get beyond the ship. So when you're on the first big boss battle, you come on with a ship and you've got the big guy with the ball and chains. I couldn't get past that. Didn't matter how much melee, how many somersaults and parries that I did, I couldn't. I'll do a couple of practice streams and then I'll do it. 9 times out of 10, when I can't get past a particular area in a game, I'll play it offline to practice, and then I'll get through it, and then you miss me doing it then, and that's just the luck that I have sometimes. 6 likes, guys, do appreciate it, and 4 people in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. I do appreciate your support. And we have a reconnection on the stream again. Bloody hell. More, yeah. It's Dan, you know. Morning, Batman. Yeah. I had to get my own coffee this morning, Alfred Pennyworth. The fuck. I look forward for Resident Evil Village and Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, that new Ratchet and Clank for the PS5. Fantastic. The way that you're warping down, or you're abseiling down from Ratchet's perspective, and it's simultaneous. It's clever. It's actually loading in as you're warping down, going through the warp gates. It's actually loading. That's their crafty way of putting in a loading screen. But it's the loading screen is actually movable. You actually move around while it's actually doing it. It's very clever on Sony the way they've done that now. Yeah. Yes, it's similar to Neo and Assassin's Creed. I like Assassin's Creed. I've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've got, what other one? I've got several of them that I just haven't got through yet. Always got lots to play and lots to do. Has a good story too. Yeah, again, we were just touching base now. I was talking about, anyone who's just come in now, I was just talking about Legends of Kain Soul Reaver, which I will be, shameless plug, I will be starting #1 this evening. Great story, all about the Nogosian vampires of a bygone age, and it's a great story from the get-go. It's a great story. You've got Cain, who's the benefactor. You've got Raziel, who is the servant, who becomes less subservient when he actually gains wings, which Kane doesn't. So he evolves beyond his master's own ability, and Kane becomes jealous, insanely jealous, cuts off his wings there and then, and throws him in the abyss to burn his body up. And then obviously then it becomes a vampiric revenge story. It's great. Can't get any better than that. So yeah, so when you get a good story attached, what I find disheartening in games, not that I didn't like the outcome. An outcome is an outcome. That's it. They changed it. Whatever happened in production with that, they decided to go a certain way with it. It wasn't appreciated by absolutely everyone. But even if nine times out of 10 people had said, "Oh, I didn't like it for that reason," if it hadn't been as hyped as much, if it had been any other game than The Last of Us, there wouldn't have been such a backlash. But it wasn't the worst story. It just went on a tangent that people just weren't prepared for. I suppose it would have been different if people had known. Apologies if anyone's in the chat or was watching this video hasn't already played The Last of Us 2. So spoilers coming now. If we knew that Joel was going to go at some point, I don't think it would have been as such of a shock. Now there still would have been a backlash. Was, well, why are you cutting out a main protagonist character that was so influential in the first game? If them were cut out within 10% of the first game, they probably wouldn't have played it. But you still do have the flash. He's in it 30%, I'd say, throughout the whole game, catered by flashbacks and things like that. Now, whether again that was intentional to do that, if I was writing it, I wouldn't have done it that way. I think if you would have had to have gone, you play through the second narrative and then bump him off at the end. Of course, that's my opinion. You can take it with a pinch of salt. If you'd have done that, I don't think there will be now Last of Us 3, and we still don't know if there's going to be a Last of Us 3, to be quite honest. And who will be taking? See, going on now you've got this funny taste in your mouth about The Last of Us. People are now, if Naughty Dog do go with The Last of Us 3, begs the question: who's going to start it off? What character is going to be the first hero or heroine that you're going to see? Is it going to be Abby, or is it going to be Ellie? God, I nearly forgot her name then. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes into the stream now, guys. Thanks very much for the 6 fantastic likes and the 2 people still watching. Appreciate it. We are 17 degrees still today, guys. It is hot. It is still hot. I'm a bit disappointed about the ending of The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I know, Resi. Yeah, and I knew how it was going to go. I just knew how it was going to go. The 2 of them fighting in the border, and you know that at some point, despite that, it makes no sense to some point, Resi, because you've got all that rage pent up through the entire game. You've seen Ellie go bad ape shit against everyone with raw weapons. She's on a murder spree, and she won't be satisfied until she takes down Joel's killer. And we know at this stage it was Abby, sorry. So, and then she gives her a reprieve right at the end and lets her go scot-free. And that's not because of a decision. That's not because of a story narrative. They've got to start the game. They've got to start. They're probably going to put her in the next game. I've no doubt if they do, they will. Because we all love to hate her now. We all love to hate her. Although we did play through 70% of the game, I'd say we played through. Or maybe not 70, maybe 50-50. What do you reckon, guys? Was it 50-50? And we didn't even play through did we? I can't remember now. It seems such a long time ago since I played. Did we play through as Joel at all? And I don't think we did. It was just Ellie, and it was just Ellie and Abby, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. So it's a funny one. Can't call it. But yeah, it was. It was ultimately. It was a disappointing. It was a disappointing ending. It was. The last 30% of the game, when I thought it was going to end, I actually thought it was going to end, and it was brutal. The facial expressions done by the crew in pre-production with the lip syncing, everything. You've really got the expressions down. You've got the gritting of the teeth. You've got the yes, going absolutely hell for leather on everything. And then at the end, she's just like, "Go on, fuck off. See you in number 3." Also in one, how she killed David. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. But I couldn't emotionally feel any connection towards likability on any of the new characters. At this stage now, I've forgotten all of Abby's friend's name, but I not at one point did I have that sort of cross-dimensional feeling that even though they are Fedra, fuck Fedra assailants, I didn't have that crossover. They're the bad guys, but they're the good guys. I didn't get that at all, but I didn't come across. I'll give you an example. When you watch Dexter, which is the psychopathic FBI, what do you call it, forensic guy, you feel compassion for him because you empathize with him, the fact that yes, okay, he's a serial killer, but he's actually offing all the bad people. Couldn't get that in that game. I couldn't relate to them. I didn't find them likable. I didn't find them that there was a reason for me to like them. I couldn't relate to them, from that point of view. So they were just, oh Christ, look, your story is very interesting, but I'm absolutely not interested at all. I just want to find some way of getting Joel and Ellie back together and just carry on from where one ended. Just didn't happen though. So it was nice pie filling, but the fridge was off. It was ruined. It was staled. So yeah. So there you go. That's there. So guys, we've got about another 4 or 5 minutes going into the stream anyway. I tend not to do any longer than half an hour catch-ups. I am waiting till about 9 o'clock before the post office opens, and then I'm sending this piece of shit off in the post somewhere. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for the 7th like in the stream. Nice to see you, Spider-Wire. How are you doing? Hope you're well. You got to go. No worries, Girl Gamer. I will see you later on. Have a great day. Have a great day, anyway. I might see you online later on. Thanks for the 8 likes. We have an 8th like in the stream. Thank you so much. If we got 10, if we got 12, if we got 15, if we get Brian Hernandez. How you doing, Brian? Nice to see you. I think you're new, are you? This stage now, it's very hard for me to remember all nearly 1,500 followers now. So, Brian, I haven't seen your name in the chats for a while, so apologies if you are regular. If you're not, welcome anyway, guys. Brian, I think Brian is new in the channel, is new in the chat. So guys, please make Brian very welcome. We'll just give him a little thumbs up there now. Smash that like and share the stream. Smash that like and share the stream. Thanks, Spiderwire. So I just went off on a tangent and that just rolled off the tongue. Sorry, it was a bit random. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, if you can, smash the like and you can share the stream as well. Sharing the stream not only brings people into the chat, but it obviously does attract them later on for post plays as well and for watch hours. So it really does help. It's not the sake of like and share the stream. It actually does make an awful lot of difference, and it does bring people to the channel as well. Thank you so much, guys, for this morning. for all your for all your attention. We're not done yet. We'll do a little bit longer, and it's getting warm, and it's getting warm in this car, so I'm just going to pop the window out for a minute. It's a fantastic day today, guys. It's going to be 17 degrees here in rural Ireland at the moment. We're going to get 23 to 25 degrees, I think, today, so it's going to be another hot one. So it is. So whatever you intend to do today, guys, if you're out and about, if you're working, again, we still have to live with this damn thingy lockdown. So yeah, we still have to wear these bloody things. But yeah, what can you do? You have to do your part, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it depends on where. Certainly over in Ireland now, you have to be wearing these whenever you go into. Can be quite costly now. So these now are mandatory. That's all my COVID talk out the way. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to say any more about it now because Google doesn't like it. So we all know it's there. We know we have to deal with it. You just got to get on with it anyway. So yeah. So yeah, anyone got any nice plans for the day? It's not all about me ranting on about what I'm doing. You can chat absolutely about anything, guys. If you ever want to start a conversation, stick it in the chat. That's absolutely no problem. I'll just happily sit here for half an hour and talk about gaming and bits and pieces. If there's anything as a community that interests you, bang it in the chat. I don't mind dedicating an entire stream to chatting to someone about what's going on in their life. Absolutely no problem. It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way communicate. You know, absolutely. Dusty handset, dusty car, gross. So yeah, make sure I haven't missed anyone. No, I haven't missed anyone. So yeah, Brian Hernandez, welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the stream. This is a half an hour. This is just a coffee catch up. So this is half an hour in the morning that I touch base with the community, seeing what's going, see what's happening. If you haven't already checked out the channel's description, please do. It's a gaming, modern to retro gaming channel, a bit of technology, some PS4 tutorials, which are really popular on the channel, so you can check out any of those playlists as well. I've got playlists coming out of my backside, so there's a lot of them. So if there's anything that interests you, or anything you don't see that you might like to see, no problem, stick it in a request. I don't mind. I'm a very vocal channel, and I do an awful lot of feedback and chatting to the community. So my chats and comments on the gaming channel and on tutorial sides are really busy. So I am quite vocal. So I'll happily sit here for half an hour and just talk to people and that. So don't be afraid to pop in and say hello. If it's in a game stream before you're not very vocal, make yourself known. I don't bite, I have no problem. I'm quite an open-minded guy, so I just get on with it, and that's it. So talking is good. So yeah, I'm gonna take the last sup of my hot chocolate. I said, yeah, I've got to off this handset. I was just going away to a very expectant person. Phone's being shipped away to somewhere in Europe, to someone who liked the phone more than I would. So that's going off this morning. So I'm posting that off in the post, and the value from that will be put towards a handset that has full access to the Play Store, has Google Play services. Happy days. I don't do reviews. I don't do reviews. I would say I have plenty of opinions about phones, but I would never buy another Huawei product again that doesn't support Google, or vice versa. Google supporting them as well. I'd said at the beginning of the stream, and I've said this a dozen times now, when companies get stuck up in all this data legislation and where's your data going, is it safe, is it secure, blah 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 blah, and you get one company that removes supported services for that other company because of they won't submit certain details, they want to send this to China, they want to do this, they want to do that. The only real person, when they're removing a service, when they're removing functionality, the only person and the only area of critique that is affected is Mr. Joe Public, is the consumer. So you get someone who makes a rash decision, doesn't look at the specs of the phone. Well, yeah, it's Android. Android's going to have Google, isn't it? That wasn't the case. So I got stung in the back of my ass big time by buying a handset that I couldn't do certain YouTube bits and pieces with. And that's why it's going. It's going away to someone that wants it and doesn't mind about that functionality. So that's what I'm going to do as soon as this stream's finished. Go and get it posted away and then reap the benefits, as Ronnie Egg would say. Just having a fully functional phone that works with YouTube. Happy days. So guys, we are about 22 minutes in the stream. I've got a feeling at this stage in the stream now, because I've had so many restarts on the stream, I'm probably thinking I've exceeded 30 minutes now anyway. So I'm gonna stop the stream now, guys. I will bid you farewell until farewell, and stay safe, and I will see you all later on the next game stream, guys. All right, peace out. Have a great day, and I will see you later on, guys. Thanks for your support, thanks for your 8 likes, and thanks to all the new memberships. Thanks, guys, and obviously new memberships and new people. And thanks to Brian for coming in. Brian Fernandez, new member, or new watcher anyway. I hope you consider to support the channel, Brian. Anyway, thanks very much for coming in. And thanks for the 9th like in the chat. That is fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. I did check the chat to see if anyone has come in just to say nope, not at all. Well, thanks for the 9 likes anyway, guys. Thanks to the 2 of you still watching in the chat. I'm going to sign off now on the stream, and I will see you later on, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye bye.